And then you're going to take, can this tape as well?
Yeah, it's recording right now, so you can,
okay.
You're
on camera now, so you've got to try to be good, okay? Yeah, what can I, well anyway, let's start with this. You know, welcome to Barry Island.
Every Danter.
This is the great place. This is the place, I think the whole industry's talking about it.
The place to be.
The place to be, the place to be seen, and this is where memories are made.
Absolutely.
This is definitely, without any shadow of a doubt, this has become not the worst place in Wales or in England, Ireland and Scotland. No. It was in our local trade paper some 7 years ago. It's changed now. It's the place that's it's getting, they rated as, we're in the top 10, but we're trying to get to number 1.
Yeah.
And how we're going to achieve that, we've got lots of new rides here. Every inch will be taken by some ride or another. There's rides for the babies, the boys and girls, the mums and dads, and grannies and granddads.
Everyone's catered for.
This is it.
Rides, juveniles,
right across the board.
Yeah.
We've got something for everyone.
Yeah.
It's my ambition, it's my dream, my vision to make this the very best park in the whole of Wales.
And
that's west, south, north. This has got to be the best. Absolutely. It's in a beautiful location.
Yeah.
It's Barry Island that's loved by millions. Millions and millions of people over the years have come here and been thrilled.
Yeah.
And they've had that sort of memory that the ride may only last minutes, but the memory will last a lifetime.
Absolutely.
This is where people are going. This is where people want to go. This is the most talked about island now, an amusement park in Wales.
Yeah.
And the rides we got coming here, the biggest ride ever being produced in the world, is coming here to Barry Island as soon as possible. The ride is being made by KMG of Holland at the moment, and we'll have it as soon as it's finished. They can't really say what date, but we want it as early as possible. But
maybe next year, you never know.
Definitely very next year.
Next
year.
year.
100%.
Wow.
Oh yes, that's the latest.
Wow.
But we was hoping to have it as soon as we can.
Infinity?
It's the Speed.
The Speed?
Speed 32.
How high is it?
It's
bigger than the big wheel.
It's over twice the size of the big wheel.
Wow, it's going to dominate the skyline in Barry, isn't it?
Oh yes. I mean, we had to wait quite a long time to get planning permission because of the height of it, because of the airport here.
Yeah.
We have got one or two lights left on it, you know, because beacons.
Of course, yeah.
Just to let people know that why it is. I mean, if you think about it, where it is, you can see how big we got the biggest wheel in Wales, and it's over twice the size of that.
That's good. Oh, it's really amazing.
Yeah, and there's a new Dodgem coming here next year, and there's a few other new little rides coming here. You know, the Runaway Train, another ride's coming.
Of course, you've got the Top Scan this year.
Oh yeah, the Top Scan is an amazing ride.
Only 2 in the country. Yeah. Travelling models, and
that's right.
That was the very first, I believe, wasn't it?
That's it. This was the first one, and apparently the cars are a little heavier. It's that little bit more of a thrill because this car's a bit more.
Yeah, they spent.
So, and we got the true original fairground rides like the Waltzer, the Dodgem, the Twist.
Yeah.
These sort of rides like the Frogs.
You got water rides.
Oh! I still say this. It was Lady Diane, Prince William, Prince Harry's favourite ride was the log flume.
Yeah.
And I understand why. And my son, he'll just go on it and on it and on it. I'm beginning to hate it.
It's one of my favourites. It's not on a day like this. You can't go wrong.
I mean, on a hot day, there's no better ride than the log flume. And the people come all over because I think it's the only log flume now in Wales.
Bloody hell.
I don't think there's another one here on this scale anyway.
No.
And of course we got the Scenic Railway Mark II roller coaster here. That's
dragon at the back.
And we got the dragon, which is a children's sort of
family ride, I like to say.
Yeah, it's a family ride. That's it. Most people can ride it, enjoy it.
Hiya. The car parking, does it give you a ticket?
No, you just camera. You come in.
That's fine, because we put our reg in, but then it didn't give a ticket or anything, and we paid, so it's all fine.
It's all fine.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
I'm the boss, so you'll be okay.
Brilliant, thank you.
All right, thank you.
We're going to have the biggest ride on the world here.
Yes. Anyway, there's so much to offer here, and we got such my family and myself and my loyal workers.
And me.
And my little boy here. George William. Get that done.
The future boss.
Yeah, they've all done more than the Call of Duty to put this together.
Yeah.
And between all of us, we have made it a great place.
Yeah.
And people talk about it. And Tom Harvey, he was here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I was ashamed I missed that.
Yeah, he came on the Saturday, and he heard me on the radio saying this is the best park in Wales.
Yeah.
And he came to check it out.
All over the news, that was.
Yeah, well, I didn't know who he was when he first came.
You didn't know who he was?
No, I didn't recognise him. No, I told him.
You've got to see Mad Max Fury Road. It's one of the best films ever made.
I know, I missed it though. I've been so busy.
You're too busy working.
Well, I've had this now just 7 years.
Yeah.
But I've never had a day off. I haven't had a holiday since I bought it. All my time and love and any moment I got spare, I'm making this a better place than what it was yesterday. And we're still going. We ain't done yet. Tomorrow will be a better place than it is today. Yes, we're all working together, we're pulling together, and we're achieving a lot.
Yeah.
And the people that visit Barry Island, or this is good for the whole of Wales. It's like
absolutely.
This Speed 32. There's nobody in the country going to have one for about 2 or 3 years before they'll have a second one. So we're the only one. So this is how much Barry's being spoiled, but it ain't. It's good for Barry, but it's good for Wales. The whole of Wales will benefit from the success of this.
It's
park.
a crowd puller, isn't it? It's going to pull people in.
Yes. It's the biggest form of advertising Wales have ever had.
Of course, once they're here, they've got the rest of Barry, which is good for them.
Let me tell you, the London Eye, the big wheel in London, was the biggest pull, talked about more than anything else.
Yeah.
This Speed 32 will be talked about. This will make Wales, because it's the only one in the UK.
Yeah.
Not just Wales.
Yeah, UK.
They can't go to London. They can't go to Hyde Park. They can't go anywhere.
You'll have people from everywhere.
That's right. This
the
is
north east coming down everywhere.
So this is, I would say, the biggest advertising good thing that's ever happened to the whole of Wales.
Absolutely.
So yes, we got that, and by doing this, I think this will go to another level. We've moved Barry from there.
Now
It's going to be
raising
the
the
top
bar,
is
aren't you?
in sight.
Yeah.
And we want to be number one. We want it to be the best.
It shows with like the hard work that you guys have put in, and there's a real family spirit here, and
Everyone's
pulling together.
Well, it was my mother's favourite place, and when we was children, we used to come to Barry 3 times a year.
Yeah.
We used to come at the old Whitsun when we was opening Risca, and then we'd come at Trinity Fair when we was opening Usk. Sometimes my uncle would come and pick us up and bring us here for the day on the Sunday, because fairs didn't open then. And then we used to come here in September, Neath Fair.
Yeah.
So it was 3 times a year we used to come here, and it was the highlight of the year. We were thrilled. I used to say to my mother, when we coming back here, mother, she said, if you're a good boy. Well, I was the best son she had.
Bring it back here.
Yeah, it was great. It was lovely times, and it was some of the fondest times when you're young, about his age, or even younger than George William here. It was something to always look forward to.
Of course.
A day in Barry, and it was Stratton to ride then. You could have 80 rides for £1.
Yeah.
And when we was on the sands, when we'd have a little picnic on there, and my mother would give us 5 shillings each in old pennies.
Oh God.
And it was 3 old pennies
I don't
for a
remember
ride.
that. I'm too young.
I'm going back in the late 40s.
But you're still looking good though. You wouldn't think you're that old, Henry. That's all the hard work, keeping you young.
No, I tell you what, it's the dream, it's my dream to come true. I'm working on this. I have a vision and something to make it the best. I said I'd make it the best. And, you know, my daughter said to me, Kimberly said, Dad, is this a bit too much for you? You know, have you been off a bit more than you chew? And sometimes I thought she could probably be right. But, I've just carried on because...
Passion drives you, doesn't it?
Well, it does. It's not... Money is very important because we need that. But because we got the love for it, the money's rolling in.
Yeah, exactly.
The money's doing real good because people want to come here. I mean, even yesterday when it rained all day, we were still a busy day for us.
Yeah.
I think we're probably the only amusement park can say that.
Yeah.
Because usually when it rains to that degree, people are just closed up, and we couldn't use all the rides because of safety.
Yeah, of course.
But there's a lot we can use in the rain.
Yeah, you can still take something.
And people still have fun.
There's a lot of places that just close up when they...
And the amount of people that come to me and say, God, that was great. Even that Tom Hardy come on the Sunday, and he said, you know, on the Saturday even I didn't recognise him anyway, and started talking, and the guy that was with him said, "When you have your picture taken?" And I said, "Oh yeah, okay." So we did that, and I said, "Well, what made you come in?" And he said, "Well, I've heard you on the radio talk about it, and, you know, and I've heard it's good, and I wanted to come and check it out." And I said, "What do you think?" He said, "It's so good, I'm going to bring my family here tomorrow."
Oh, that's great. And he came back, did he?
He came back the next on the Sunday.
That's
We're
brilliant.
going to have the biggest righty on earth.
See that Henry didn't recognise Tom Hardy, but he recognised me when I walked in.
Oh yeah, I did.
I'm honoured.
Well, I've seen you before, but I recognised you, but I couldn't place you.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I had a little, but then I knew you.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure.
You
but
see a lot of
anyway.
people, didn't you? But yeah, he did recognise me.
But this is this is the one that's we're going to put it on the top.
There we go.
Well, it won't be for the sake of trying, because we've invested every penny we got sort of into it.
Yeah, you're making money, but you're investing money. So.
Oh yeah, I mean we're investing millions into it.
Yeah.
You know, to make it the best, you've got to spend money.
Yeah, of course.
You can't do it right, big money. You know, no. And no, we're all. If you talk to any of the staff that's been here, and the staff being here, most of them since we started, and they're still here.
Yeah.
So yes, we are doing okay.
Yeah.
It's as I say, it's the most talked about amusement park in the country now.
It is.
As before, when the previous Studs family fairground was here, they said, "Well, we got to leave now. It was in the local paper. Otherwise, we won't have diesel money to put in the lorry to get from here."
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly
you're
changed
thriving
around.
now.
And
Thriving.
when it was run by the previous owners, they couldn't get anybody of any decent equipment to come here. It was only just junk equipment. Now there's a queue. I've got a queue. I can let 100 machines in here. I got people from Holland, various other parts of the continent, want to bring big rides here, thrill rides. But we haven't got the space now. We're sort of, you know, we really, by the time we have the 3 new rides coming here that's been bought, I think we'll probably say, well, we haven't got room. Then we'll have to exchange the rides. Year by year, though, every year we'll have a new.
Keep it fresh. Keep people coming back.
We will definitely every year.
Yeah.
We're in the position to be able to do that, because we got 3 parks, and thankfully they're all respected and well supported.
Yeah, absolutely.
And loved. As you know, you've been to the Starport, haven't you? And
love it. Similar vibe there to there is here.
Yeah,
nice family park.
Yes, it's clean, tidy.
Yeah.
People like it.
Friendly staff. Friendly. Yeah.
Well, we try to train the staff and have a smile. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We show people.
Goes a long way.
The show must go on.
Goes a long way. Absolutely.
And we must laugh. We got to laugh. We got to show that we're enjoying it too. And I do.
Yeah.
Every time I see people come down on that log flume,
smile
on their face,
it makes you smile.
And it makes us all happy, and that's probably what's keeping me young.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, on that, Henry, thank you for that, mate.
Okay.
Really appreciate it.
That's great.
So get yourself down to Barry.
Hey, thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
And smiles all round.
That's it.
Thumbs up, smiles all round. That's all good, isn't it? Yeah.
Thanks, Henry.
All right.
Thank you.
Anyway, that'll give you something too. You'll have to let us know when you put it on. Trade.
Goodbye.
And so what do you say on the Jets? The best ride in the fair? Give me your little spiel.
The Jets is the best ride on the fair.
Best ride. Jets.
And they've been with the family. They've been with the family over 60 years, and they're still one of our favourites. And they've thrilled thousands over the 60 years, and for the next 60 years they'll thrill thousands more.
And the Jets are one of the...
I'll have to go on it.
All right.
I definitely have to go on that
I'll
ride.
take you on it. You take him on the Jets when he goes, okay? Will you do it for me? Take him up to the Jets and get him a free ride, will you?
I'll take that.
Will you see the guy?
Okie dokie, everybody get ready. Come on, here we go to the top. Top scan. Toppers. Top banana, here she goes.